Do you think that the United States is the greatest country in the world?
It's not the best. We need some work.
As far as like opportunity, yes.
No, I think America can make a lot of improvement.
In honor of the 20th anniversary of 9/11, Valuetainment wanted to hear what everyday Americans remember about that tragic day and what the future of America looks like.
Where are you from?
Colombia.
Pembroke Pines,
Jamaica. Fort Lauderdale.
San Antonio, Texas.
Pompano Beach.
South Carolina,
Venezuela,
Michigan,
Hialeah.
Massachusetts,
Hawaii.
Cooper City.
New Jersey.
Miami Beach.
Do you remember where you were on 9/11?
I was in Hawaii.
6th grade class.
At school, picking up my son.
I was in Roseville. The news was talking about it, but I didn't know what was really going on. And when I found out, it was devastating.
Going through breakfast at McDonald's when I got on the news.
Wow.
I couldn't believe it.
I was in New York, Comac.
I was in my home.
I was at my grandma's. It was a really very negative event.
So 20 years later, what does 9/11 mean to you?
I'm part of National Guard, served 6 years. I'm still currently in. I think that was a kind of a calling.
So that was one of the reasons that you joined the National Guard?
Yes.
My oldest brother was actually there, did not pass away, but he was there when it happened. But like just my parents, the amount of worry they had hearing that on the news and thinking that he might have been there, extremely painful. It's very emotional, really, to think about it like now that I'm older. You know, when you're younger, you don't really understand.
I think of the destruction of the towers and all the law enforcement and firefighters that lost their lives trying to save Americans, and that's actually the reason my dad became a cop, was because of 9/11.
We're always going to be under attack. I don't think it's ever going to stop.
We're still rebuilding.
That was an experience that no country want to pass through that.
It was very emotional. My mom's from New York, so she definitely felt it.
We definitely learned about it in school.
It was like a very important moment that a lot of people did respect.
And it feels like it was yesterday still.
What I wish a lot more Americans would be appreciative of it. So many lives were taken.
I don't know. I pray to God that, you know, we can all come together, every country, and that's how I feel.
My dad's also a police officer, and he was working during 9/11, so he had to help with the cleanup, so it's just really sad.
Lots of families that were lost.
What are your thoughts on the United States now officially leaving Afghanistan? Do you have any thoughts on that?
I think it was a good move, but I don't think how they went about it was a good move because of the people that are still there. We still had Americans left over there.
We still have a lot of artillery and a lot of equipment out there that the Taliban and ISIS-K can use.
What would you say to military vets watching this that are just coming home from Afghanistan right now?
I'm here for you.
It is a very embarrassing moment.
That's a loaded one. I think America likes to dip our fingers into every other country.
So I think it was necessary to pull out because we act as the grounding forces for so many nations. Our military costs are so high. All of the investment from these different presidents into like foreign policy, we kind of forget about ourselves in a way. I had an uncle who was in Afghanistan. My cousin's a Marine. It affects a lot of people. It hurts us on the inside.
I think we're less safe.
Everybody has their opinion, but I'm glad everybody's back, and hopefully nobody's left over there. I'm sure there's still families that are still stuck and stuff, so it's unfortunate, but I guess everybody's just working and trying to do the best that they can.
You know what? I'm going to plead the fifth on that one.
Okay, respect.
I wish peace and love on the entire world, and I hope that everybody in Afghanistan is safe.
Now that we know how people feel about 9/11, let's find out their thoughts on America today.
What do you love about America?
Family.
It's just a great country and people take it for granted. There's so many bad places right now and going through stuff that we don't know what a great place this is.
It's the land of the free. There's so much opportunity for foreigners.
I can say the culture is so free.
It's the best country in the world. We have more freedoms here, although we're losing a lot of our liberties. We're not as free as we were before, but where else would you go?
I guess they don't impose what they believe in on everybody else, so it's just everybody can just be free.
The freedom of choice.
I love the diversity. I love that you can find people from all over the world.
Is there something that you would want to fix about America, or what America could do better? What do you think?
Fairness.
Hunger.
I think that we can be more patriotic, like respect people who are in government right now. Like I know it's a hard time. Obviously, we've never been in those positions before, so we can never know how to make those decisions.
There's actually nothing to fix.
Love. We need to love each other.
The divisions in whatever it is, whether it be music, religion.
Our president right now, there's been a better way to elect our president.
I'd have to say peace. I don't care if you're black, white, purple, green. We're all human.
I'd fix the southern border. Well, I'd keep that wall, building that wall, and let people come in as needed. We used to have a merit system where people came in the country. If we needed doctors or attorneys, they all pledged to come here. They talk about the Statue of Liberty open to everybody. Well, that's not necessarily true. It was open if you had a sponsor.
That racism.
The racism.
How like people, they judge you because you're not from here. They think that you're coming here to do something bad when you're just coming here to find a good future just like everyone.
I don't really know, but in Miami, it's perfect. If you don't know, you will find someone that talks in Spanish like you.
Do you think that the United States is the greatest country in the world?
Always will be.
It's not the best. We need some work, but I mean,
It's the best, but it needs improvement. Is that fair to say?
Yes, that's fair to say.
It is.
As far as like opportunity, yes.
Hell yeah. Maybe yeah. No, I think America can make a lot of improvements for sure when it comes to doing what's best for the people.
Yes. If I didn't have this pacemaker in my chest, I'd still be fighting for this country.
Yeah, all the people say no, Americans. I feel like they're the only one in the world, but this culture, this country, it's pretty good.
Where do you see the United States 20 years from now?
It's tough. I know technology is going to change big time, but hopefully we can still be, I guess, one of the greatest countries there is, or ever will be.
Still a great place to be, have a lot of opportunity, freedom of course, but the way that it's going right now, I am a little worried because social media makes a lot of things in America look bad, and if we keep continuing going that way, the next generations and generations beyond might be brainwashed into that.
Of course it's gonna get better.
We should just come together and love one another. Like there shouldn't be so much like fighting and all of these like riots and stuff like that.
Honestly, we would never know. If I did, I would be, running for president, but that's not something that fate would have control over.
I'm 100% secure that in 20 years will be great. More great than is in this moment.
I hope everyone's united and comes together.
Give us your final thoughts on everything we just discussed.
Based on this interview and my experience here, the only reason that you don't like America is because you don't know America. America is pretty awesome.
Love your neighbor.
We should all be ourselves.
If you guys are out there at 17 trying to sell drugs and all that, join a military group. It helped me because it kept me safe.
Be safe, drink water, stay hydrated, and enjoy the American way.
No hate.
Accept.
No hate.
Accept the
Love.
differences of everyone.
Just love.
We love America! America is the greatest country in the world, and I'm blessed to live in this amazing country I call home.
It's evident that people from all walks of life love what America stands for. Sure, we have some improvements to make. All countries do. But there's still no place like America. God bless the USA.